And we're back. We're back. I took some time to relax. I had my soul sister came from France for a couple weeks and was in the States. She just moved abroad, married a beautiful French man. So I took that visit as an opportunity to just kind of unwind. But I'm here. This is only like my third video, so like whatever. It's okay. We're learning how to be consistent. That's what we have to learn, we collectively as small business owners and entrepreneurs, consistency. I'm wondering if maybe you're an entrepreneur as well, a small business owner. You know that you can't like work for anyone else, so you know you have to work for yourself. And then that's kind of the trick too of like learning how to manage yourself. You know, I'm a great manager, but I'm learning that maybe I'm not the best at following rules. And that's why I work for myself as well. But I gotta learn to be my best employee as much as I am great at managing. Welcome back. Jill, Becoming Home Healing Co. Coming at you live out of Ritual Space. Setting the stage, we're in the stars room, the community collaboration space. And I'm here by myself today. This evening, I'm filming, it's like golden hour, so wanted to get a reading in quick before the sun goes down because I don't have a ring light. And I've been looking forward to making these videos. This is something new. This is a stretch for me, expanding the way in which I create content. I know it's important for me and my business and to talk about the things that I care about. And I love YouTube. It's how I consume my favorite kinds of content. So I'm stretching and growing and learning how to use this platform to grow my own community. And I'm so excited. There's more people joining my mailing list often, and people resonating with my messages, and that is just beautiful because the intention I have for this space here is the same I have for this space here and the space that I create with clients individually and retreats and workshops. So for it to be a sacred space and a space of self-exploration and healing. So I hope that you find that here on the channel, I guess is what we have here now. So welcome. Just lighting fires, cleansing the space, cleansing the deck before we get started. This is a collective message. And I'm so excited. My friend Arle made this amazing candle. She made this candle, y'all, for protection. And I love it. And I just wanted to show it off. So there. Shout out to Arle Tarot. She has her own channel on here. I'll link her below, as well on Instagram. And she is a beloved community member here at Ritual Space. She was a reader for our big tattoo and tarot event. And she comes to all of our tarot events, and she's just a real awesome pal. And soon, this has not dropped yet, but you will be able to buy her psychic oils and candles and Olympia salts at a Ritual Space shop. Just cleansing the cards. We're gonna do a collective read. It's Pisces season. Happy Pisces season. And I'm gonna start today's reading with the Sacred Creators Oracle, which I'll link below as well. I love this deck. As a spiritual woman, as an entrepreneur, as a creative, these cards are made for me. And they're made for all of us out here that identify as that as well. And so let's shuffle. This is a message for the collective. Spirit, angels, and guides come through and give us a message for the collective. What do we need to receive this beautiful, conscious, creative community out here? Doing that deep personal healing work so that we can show up authentically in our businesses and attract the people that need our services the most, right? I was taking time for a while to rest and to reimagine how I show up for myself and you and my one-on-one clients, my community, and my family over the past couple of weeks, because the effects of burnout were definitely taking hold. And I'm glad I did, because it gave me time and energy to kind of take a bird's eye view and reassess and, you know, look at my goals and ask myself how have I been moving toward these, and how am I moving in a way that was kind of taking me away and distracting me from this work. So a lot of clarity came through, and I'll share more about those things as they are ready to be birthed and born, but I'm super excited for the future and how things unfold. So let's see, what message do we have for all of us here, Becoming Home Healing Co. We got 3 cards that popped out from the Creator, Sacred Creator deck. And I have Creator Water, Creator Earth, and Collaboration of Souls. I love. This energy feels like a cleansing balm is what this feels like. Creator, water, and earth. This feels very grounding. This feels like a day at the beach with pals. This feels like going to like a drum circle at the beach. That's the energy of this, of elements, just things coming together and flowing together in harmony. Water is about our emotion. It's about our adaptability, our ability to go with the flow and to surrender, path of least resistance, right? Earth is about grounding and feeling connected to the present moment here, right now. Paying attention to the sensations in the body, feeling our feet on the ground, and just kind of arriving to the present moment, and with this energy, becoming aware of, as we ground and become present and accept where we are, and to go with the flow, and to open ourselves to creating and being vulnerable and feeling strong in that, we attract the energy that supports ours, the energy that matches ours. Listen, I said this to my business partner today. I said this to Alex. I said, Alex, this is what I need, right? I need people that come in and match my energy. If you're not gonna come in here and match my energy, my excitement for the things that we're co-creating, then what are we doing? Like, I want the people that match my energy, and that's what this is. I have this conversation with people all the time, you know, like wherever I am. It's just a conversation I keep seeming to have, of just like really wanting to feel seen, you know, and to do the work to feel comfortable and like feeling confident and like taking up space in your own energy, in your own person. Honestly, I hear this a lot with women in the dating world, of like, you know, I just want to find like the energy that matches mine. Like, I'm doing the work so I feel confident and secure in how I'm showing up, because I want a partner that matches my energy. It can complement me. And it's hard. Also, when you do this kind of work, this kind of conscious work and healing and this work of becoming, right? Of letting go of the past, releasing the old narrative, the old story that you tell yourself about who you are and why you are the way you are. And when you let go of that, so that you can just start to walk toward and embody who you want to become and how you want to feel. The act of becoming, people tend to leave your life. They'll take themselves out, you know, because you are showing up for yourself, you're holding boundaries, and not everyone in your life can take that or respect that, or that's not the person that they have come to rely on, or for whatever their reason. So this kind of growth and healing is very transformative. not just for you. It's like as you change, your whole environment can begin to change. And so when I see energy like this, right, of feeling like there's a balancing and a grounding and an accepting and a healing and a cleansing balm, it feels so good, and you connect with that energy, there's an allowing that has to happen. You have to allow the people that see you to come toward you and complement your life. I'll speak for myself, right? Like as I do this work for myself, I still notice the triggers and the guard that comes up, because there's still a part of me that is afraid to be open and vulnerable and to express myself with confidence, because I just don't know how it's going to be received. And I am learning how to trust and believe like that it's all good, you know, like it's going to be received well by the people that matter, that are going to support me and hold me and hold space for me so I can be myself and feel safe in doing that. But there's still, in being vulnerable, there is a little bit of a fear and a guard that has to come up, because my heart remembers, you know, the body remembers how it feels to be rejected or abandoned or, you know, whatever. But we don't do that for ourselves anymore, and that's why we're showing up this way and doing the work. So when you feel connected, right, and you feel like you're finding your people and your people are finding you, right, your paths are crossing, you're attracting each other, I mean, that just like that's what this energy feels like for the collective. So I love that. And at the bottom of the deck too is fall in love with your own story. You get to retell that story of who you are. And you're writing it now, right now, in this moment. So that's awesome. If you're hearing this and I'm speaking to you, that means that you're doing this work. And you are really honoring that call to just be your authentic self, to step into your authentic self, your wise and loving self, your most abundant and beautiful self. And that takes courage, because that means there's a letting go, there's a shedding, and that's hard, because that means potentially your whole life could change. But I mean, you're honoring yourself, so that's what's important. So let's see what the cards have to say. That's the energy that I'm picking up on already, and it feels so good. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me, because that validates me in my own experience. Let me see. It's not that it's lacking creativity, but this energy that I'm feeling right now feels of like a unifying, of a coming together, of like an emotional connection, which is so comforting and harmonious and loving and pure and honest, and that is really gorgeous. This feels like a really beautiful foundation for creating in these collaborations, but right now it feels like a harmonizing. Maybe you're meeting new people, or you're putting yourself out there. Maybe you're finding a conscious community for yourself that helps you feel connected and aligned with the way you want to live your life and the goals that you have for yourself. Oh, well, I say I'm not feeling creative energy, but here we are. So the first 3 cards that popped out as I was shuffling is Source, the Source, Patience, and Success. Ooh. And this card comes out for me often, but it came out for the last reading too. Patience, honoring the cycle, honoring the process, honoring the birthing process, because this is like a rebirth and also a creation. It's giving mother. It's giving mother energy. It's giving Mother Earth energy. This is the grounding and the connecting to the emotions and how you feel, and nurturing that, and also knowing that ultimately by grounding and connecting and nurturing your experience in this present moment, you are allowing yourself to really tune in and honor the cycles. I mean, it even looks like water down here, doesn't it? We know that the tide is impacted by the moon. The full moon, by the way, in Virgo is tomorrow, as I'm sitting here recording this on Friday, February 23rd, 2024. It feels like there is a need to recognize right now you are creating something. You have the vision in your mind, and you're doing the work every day to bring it to life, this vision for your life, for your business, for this project, or maybe this is even a personal healing like milestone you're looking to achieve for yourself. Whatever is coming to mind for you right now, trust that that's what I'm talking about. You're so being guided to connect back to the purpose, the why. Your why lives right here, by the way, right here in that solar plexus, that purpose, that inner fire, that sun, the center of your internal solar system, that energy that drives you to do the things that you do. And I wonder if by the people that you're connecting with right now in this phase of your life are offering you a really powerful mirror to your success on your journey to the goals that you want to accomplish. There's something about the people that you're collaborating with, or the people that you want to connect with, your community. Maybe there's new people coming in, or old people from the past coming in and mirroring back to you. It's almost like you're manifesting your desires, and it's starting to come up through validation and confirmation and conversations you're having. Maybe other people have similar ideas that you do, and that is by far a marker of your success, that you are in alignment and attuned, because them having the same idea or having the same thought does not clash or compete with your ability to make it happen and why you're also being called to do it. It's showing you the people on the path that are meant to collaborate and support you on this, whether they're bouncing ideas back off of you. You're literally working together to bring this together. Ritual Space could not exist without Alex and I doing this together, and all the people that have come in since, right? So just know, like, the people that have the same ideas as you are trying to show you how successful your ideas and your passion, your purpose is. So let it be this beautiful beacon of success. And for you to keep going and to have patience in the process, because sometimes we get on our journey, we so badly want to manifest the destination like this, right? But it's not about the destination, it's about the journey of creating this, of bringing this creative idea, this business idea, this passion, whatever that is for you to life, this even this desired state of being how you want to feel and what you're becoming, right? And how you're seeing yourself. So if you see other people being what you hope to be, don't be discouraged by that. Do not participate in comparison, because it's not about that. It's about letting that be a mirror of who you are too. And if you're seeing people around you that are mirroring parts of you that are old or you don't really like, then pay attention to that. Because that's telling you to maybe redirect. But this message should speak to the level of success that you have, and that you're also birthing something beautiful. And it feels, honestly, I feel like you're birthing your own image of yourself and who you are. Because ultimately, whatever you do is a reflection of how you feel about yourself and how you see yourself. That's what I kind of believe. Some other cards popped out as well. We have the Master, aloneness, isolation, and exhaustion. This one comes out a lot too, y'all. We're tired out here. We're a tired little burnt out collective. If you feel like you haven't found your people yet, your collective, then, and you're feeling some of these energies, feeling isolated or alone, exhausted, this Master card is like a trump card in this, because it's telling me that you're kind of overcoming this energy. This is about becoming the master of your own mind and recognizing the decisions that you have made and are going to make are within your control, and you are so very wise and loving. You are the master of your reality and what you're creating. So if you're feeling isolated, alone, exhausted, then connect to that wise and loving voice in yourself, that master within you, and let that be a sign to you that it's time to rest. And if you need help, to ask for help. Go within to your own sacred space, your own subconscious mind, and connect with your wise and loving voice for guidance on how to move forward, because you know the answers. You hold all the answers to all of your questions. But this is also suggesting that the cure, maybe, for feeling isolated and alone is to connect. To connect to people that will hold you even when you're not feeling your best. But make sure that you're also taking care of yourself. And the people that can hold you and love you and accept you even when you're not at your best and you're feeling, you could be in a room of people and still feel alone, but they'll still hold you and support you. It's ultimately up to you and how you want to move forward and how you want to feel. That is your choice. You get to choose how you want to feel. And by getting there, getting to that state, we have to take some steps, right? We have to meditate. We have to practice our self-hypnosis. We have to reach out to your hypnotherapist, your healer, your Reiki practitioner, your, whatever. Call your bestie. Connect with people. And maybe you need to connect with new people. New communities that are built on healing and coming back to yourself, because you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you're never alone. Isolation is, especially nowadays. I mean, look at you. You're watching me on the internet. I'm here, right here with you in this room. Loneliness and isolation. We do that to ourselves sometimes, and I know from personal experience. Okay. And that time to yourself and to really sit with yourself and sit in that isolation and that loneliness is really also important, because you have an opportunity, as you can try and regulate and sit with yourself and ask yourself, maybe journaling will be helpful. Why am I feeling this way? What is the root of this? What do I really feel? That might help shed some light on the answers to our questions. And with that, we can also be the one to find the answer. And the answer, as this would suggest, is to connect. To find the people that are like-minded, maybe the people that have been through what you're experiencing and can help you through this. When you are experiencing a period of isolation, exhaustion, burnout, loneliness, you're feeling completely dysregulated and you feel completely alone in that experience, it's hard to understand that maybe other people can understand it. That experience is so personal to you. But I, from my own experience, know what that experience was like for me, right? And it was horrible, but I also needed that time to really sit with my sad girl. That's what I call her, my sad girl era. I had to sit with it and understand it. I had to understand her and understand why she felt so isolated. But at the end of the day, what I realized is I felt disconnected from myself and who I am. I refused to see the person that I was becoming because of whatever, right? Insecurity. I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel connected. I wasn't getting validation from people around me. And I realized over time that I wasn't surrounding myself with the right people. I needed support, I needed guidance, I needed to be around love and harmony and higher vibration, and to talk to people that have been through this and had the tools for me. I mean, it's ultimately why I became a hypnotherapist. I needed the tools to help myself, and now I get to impart it on you. And I tell you what, people are a big part of this. The energy that you put yourself around, and I just see this elevating for you. So if you don't feel that in your life already, you're hearing this now, trust and believe you're on your way. Whether this reading was to inspire you, or you already had these thoughts and you're being validated and confirmed right now, or you're starting to experiencing it. You're starting to experience community in like the first time ever. I mean, you've been a part of a community your whole life, maybe multiple in different kinds for different reasons, but maybe now you're transitioning to really knowing what it feels like to be a part of something bigger than yourself that is so loving and nourishing, and it's giving life, and it's like, it feels like it's giving bee energy, like beehive energy, like everyone is working together for a common cause. And it's sweet, right? It's delicious. It's giving life. It sweetens life, and it gives a unified purpose. And there's so much success here. There's so much success here. So I just like feel elated, and even just connecting with this energy. But understand that this is a mirror, again, to you. You wouldn't be able to recognize this success or this kind of community and this kind of deliciousness if you didn't do the work to understand that you're deserving of having it and experiencing it and being a part of that. So you coming out, you realizing and learning the harsh lessons of solitude and the discomfort with being alone and feeling loneliness and feeling isolated and being totally exhausted. And I totally get it, but you have brought yourself out of it. You're bringing yourself out of it, and you have the power to do so. Because you're aligning your thoughts with the understanding that I deserve more. I want to know what even just saying to yourself, I want to know what genuine connection feels like. Connection to myself, connection to other people, and allowing other people to be teachers, not to compare yourself to others in their experience, because everyone's journey is different and sacred, and we honor that here. Sacred. You're sacred. And you're just kind of arriving now in the moment. This is also about honoring the path of least resistance, right? I'm just like seeing a boat in a river. Part of this idea of honoring the path of least resistance, right? To help you get to the state in which you want to feel. And understanding it's a journey here, by the way. It's a journey to this feeling. To feeling super understanding of the patience and the natural process and the unfolding of things, but also knowing and trusting that success is guaranteed. I am successful, therefore I will see success in the world around me. We're not there automatically. We can't just like breathe ourselves there always. We can't always, not a lot of the time, right? Hardly. Especially when we're working through trauma and dysregulated. So think about the path of least resistance like a boat in a river, and accept where you are right now. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. And you want to be here. Can you in this moment ground and say to yourself, I accept that I don't feel connected to my end goal. I am not there. But I'm going to put my boat in this river and allow it to go downstream, meaning least resistance, because we could paddle upstream and fight the current and then be even more exhausted, right? I'm isolated alone. I'll always be alone. Why has no one ever come to save me? This is horrible. I feel so sad. That is not taking you where you want to go. That is taking you farther from it, right? Upstream thought. So if you can drop your boat in the stream and say, I'm isolated right now, but I want to feel better. Downstream. I feel really good about myself when I call my grandma. Downstream, I'm going to call my grandma. She made me feel so much better. That felt validating in my experience. I'm already starting to feel lighter, and I'm grateful for that. I realize that I have so many people in my community that are here to support me as I start to feel better. And now I'm starting to feel even more connected to my success because of the sense of ease. And going downstream, it takes with accepting how you feel right now in this moment and trying to find ease in how we can transform and move closer to that feeling that we want to feel, right? That feeling of connected to your purpose, your passion, that fire energy, that source. We want to be in that creative energy, but right now you're being asked to accept and to nourish and to connect in a meaningful way, to ground, come to earth. This is all up here, right? Dreaming of this life that we want to have, and visiting our sacred space, our subconscious mind, and doing the meditation, that's all very up here. And it's great to transform the thoughts, but we also have to integrate and bring it here, right here in this moment, right? And so just arrive and allow these thoughts to carry you downstream. Allow the thoughts to follow the path of least resistance, and allow yourself the ease of traveling, toward this feeling of success. And part of this process, as the card suggests, is having patience with yourself, with the process. Because sometimes we're going to have an upstream thought, right? I just came home from my friend's house and it was great, but now I'm still lonely, I'm still alone. And now that I'm alone, I feel my thoughts starting to amplify, and I'm starting to think about how I'm still alone, I'm still single, like everyone else is happy. And I'm upstream, taking us farther from the desired state that we want to feel. But you are on your way, and just become the observer, I guess. Be the observer of your thoughts, like this Master card would suggest. And transform them. Allow them to focus on the prize. Focus on the goal, and ask yourself, how can I allow myself with each thought, each action, each breath to get closer to that feeling of success and confidence and passion and action and vitality. You're also very tired. These two cards, opposites, honey. Give yourself permission to slow down and rest and nourish yourself, nurture yourself. I'm like seeing like the Queen of Cups in my mind. So how can you sit in your emotions, sit with how you're feeling, and honor it? It's almost like inner mother energy that needs to come through here too, and allow yourself to nurture yourself. I don't care how you identify, but that archetype of mother. What would your inner mother do for you and show up for you in this moment of feeling tired and disconnected and isolated and lonely? What would you want her to do, right? Would you want her to pick you up and hug you and say, I love you, and not to worry, I am here to support you, maybe rub your back? Just how can you offer yourself that kind of energy too in this moment? Or do you need to call your mom? Or your bestie that you call mom? We all have a bestie that's like a mom. Let's be honest. Allow yourself to be nurtured. If you can't do it, allow someone to show you how to show up for yourself, because they love you and they want to. Whatever this is for you, I'm really excited for you and I'm happy. If you're not really sure what I'm talking about, because I know I'm kind of doing this quickly, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's connect. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me at my website. You can find me at Ritual Space if you're in Southwest Florida. Let's just connect, y'all. Let's talk. Leave a comment if that resonated, or maybe you have something you're working through. Let us know how we can support you here. I love you. We are healing together. Thank you for watching this. I don't know who's watching this, you know, I don't know who you are, but thank you for watching it all the way to the end. You didn't have to, but you did. I'm new here, I'm learning, I'm healing with you. We're doing this together. Wherever you are, I hope you have a wonderful day. Allow those thoughts to take you downstream toward your desired feeling, and trust and believe you are headed somewhere beautiful. I'll see you next time.